In this video, I've got 10 more of my favorite Fitbit watch faces to make your Fitbit look awesome up next. Hey, my name is Jeff, and make sure you guys watch until the end of the video. In addition to my top 10 watch faces, I'm also going to give you guys some bonus watch faces. So let's get into checking out the watch faces. So starting us off, we've got the E-Face clock face, and this is a very modern look. I really like the style of how this watch face looks because the numbers actually almost look 3D, where every other number looks like it's kind of more up front and the other numbers are going to be further behind. There's a lot of information on this clock face, everything from the day, date, and then battery status. We also see our seconds ticking away, and then we've got our beats per minute, we've got our steps, and then we've got our calories. This is the E-Face clock face. So next up we have the Diz Castle clock, and for any Disney fans out there like myself, this is going to show the Disney Magic Kingdom castle in the background with the sun setting. And then our clock itself is not our traditional digital clock, but it has the analog clock, or the old grandfather clock hands, and even a seconds hand ticking away. It's going to show the date on the top of the screen, and then down at the bottom here it's showing our steps. But as we tap the screen, it's also going to change the information, showing calories and other information as well. So this is the Diz Castle watch face. So our next up watch face is the vertical watch face, and it is a digital readout clock face with the time in the middle and then our date just underneath it. There's two status bars, one on the left, one on the right. The one on the left here is showing the amount of battery you have left for your Fitbit, and the color and the bar keeps dropping as your battery keeps getting lower and lower, and it also shows that it's real small at the top there, but it actually says it's at 86%. The bar that's at the right is going to indicate your step goal, and this little red bar down here shows you how far I am towards my step goal. At the top, real small, it does say 8K, so 8,000 steps, and this red bar is going to continue to grow as I keep reaching that goal. If I actually reach my goal of 8,000 steps, it'll reset this bar, and it actually doubles the goal amount going forward for the rest of the day to keep you motivated. This is the vertical watch face. So my next watch face here is going to be the Rustic Slider, and this has a steel look and a very simple, clean look to it, where it's going to display the date, and we've got our time followed by the day, and then indicating AM or PM, and right there as the minute changed. That's the cool part about this, where it's a very subtle steel sliding stone slate. So as your minutes tick away, it just kind of slides in a new number. I like this clock face because for as much information as displayed, it's very big, so at a quick glance, very easy to read, and it's not overloaded with a ton of information. But yet still a very cool looking watch face. This is the Rustic Slider watch face. So this next app is the Sliding Text Improved watch face, and it's going to spell out the time versus seeing a digital or an analog clock on your watch. Very clean interface. And again, not your traditional watch face, so I thought that was pretty cool. At the bottom of the screen, it's going to show your stats, so your BPM, your steps. You've also got the day and the date. What also makes this a really fun clock face is, one, as the minutes tick away, as you just saw there, it went from 10:28 to 10:29. The minute is going to slide in on the side of the screen, and then you can actually go into the app for the watch face on your device and customize what colors you want the text as well as the background. So if you wanted the text to become like, say, red, I can update that just as I did in the app. I can also change the background color. So a lot of customization. This is the Sliding Text Improved watch face. So next up I want to show you guys the Fun in the Sun watch face, and this is a really cool, colorful watch face. Reminds me of summer, reminds me of being at the beach. I love the time at the top, and then the display of the date, and then showing all the stats down at the bottom. It's actually going to show the hourly step count, which right now I'm not doing so well, I'm at 0, and then my steps for the day, 1400, as well as the 80% is the battery level, and then the beats per minute heart rate. All the different stats down at the bottom, and I just love how fun this app is to have on my watch face, just to remind me of the warmer, sunnier days and relaxing on the beach. This is the Fun in the Sun watch face. So our next watch face is going to be the Cube watch face, and very modern look. It's very large numbers, and you can actually customize a lot of different things about this watch face, including the size of those numbers. So if you wanted those to be a little bit smaller, you can customize that. That's a smaller numbering, and then you can actually go in and change the colors of everything from the text and the background. You know, make it any color you want. I've got it right now set to black with a yellow background, and then it's kind of hard to see, but there's actually a little bar towards the bottom here, and that actually rises throughout the day to indicate where you are getting to your indicated step goal. If you tap the screen, that's actually going to reveal all of your stats. So everything from the watch battery status to even the weather, if you allow it to see your location and weather, as well as your steps, your date, and your heart BPM. And I like that if you tap the screen again, all of those stats are hidden, and it just goes back to the clean watch face. This is the Cube watch face. So next up we have the City Versa watch face, and you'll see the time, you'll see all the stats displayed on the screen. But the biggest cool feature about this watch face, which is one of my favorites here, we're up to my top 3 watch faces for this video, is going to be that you can choose from 30 different city skylines to display on your watch. So we're looking at Los Angeles. I can go into the settings here on my phone, change it to New York. There's all different cities you can choose from: Chicago, Berlin, Moscow, Sydney, Vancouver, and a whole bunch more. And I think it's just a really cool idea to have a city skyline as a backdrop on your watch face. This is the City Versa watch face. So coming in at number 2, this is the Analogue Stats watch face. Very customizable. You can change the colors of the watch face. It's displaying a ton of information. Now, if you're not into wanting to display an analog watch face on your Fitbit, then this may not be the watch face for you. But again, a little bit different from having just the digital numbers. It's going to display the day and date at the top. This separate clock here is actually a 24-hour clock, so it's got its own hand on it. And then it shows your stats over here on the right, and as you tap the screen, it's going to rotate through your steps, calories, BPM, all those different stats for you. I like that the analog clock also has a seconds hand ticking away on it, so it's convenient for keeping time. And then, like I mentioned, you can go into the settings on your phone and change the color scheme. So not only can you change, like, say, the numbers, but you can change all different styles of the background. So if you wanted it to be all of one color or different gradients, you can do that, and I like the customizability. This is the Analogue Stats watch face. So my top watch face pick for this video is going to be the Basics XL. And this watch face has a very sporty look to it. I like how the numbers are really big. And then down over on the side here, it shows the day and the date. What's cool about this watch face is it's got a very clean look to it, but if you tap the screen, it reveals all these icons and briefly just shows you all of your different stats. And then it quickly disappears again and you're back to your clean looking watch face. To me, I thought that was really useful and just a cool feature about this watch face. I like how everything is color coded, and I like all the information that you can access on this watch face. This was my favorite It doesn't really have any customization of the colors or anything like that, but again, a very cool clock face to display on your watch. This is the Basics XL watch face. So in addition to those top 10 watch faces, I want to give you guys some of these bonus watch faces. But before we do that, I just want to mention to you that all of these free watch faces are typically created by individuals, and they're putting their time and energy into making these really cool watch faces that are available to you guys for free. You'll notice that as you're going and downloading all these watch faces, there's usually a link or an information page for each one of these watch faces, and there's usually an area where you can make a donation or buy them a coffee, and I highly encourage you guys to do that, to keep encouraging these creators to keep making these cool watch faces and also offering them for free in addition to all these other watch faces that you automatically have to pay for. Alright, so I want to show you guys the bonus watch faces. Now these are going to be holiday themed watch faces because it's always cool having a holiday theme on your watch as it gets closer to each one of our big holidays. So first up, I want to show you the Magical Halloween watch face. So I thought this was a very cool Halloween themed watch face. It shows your steps at the bottom as well as your hourly steps, your BPM, the battery level, as well as the time and date. This one is the Magical Halloween. Let's take a look at another Halloween watch face. So my other Halloween themed watch face is going to be the Trick or Treat watch face, and just thought this was a really cool scene with the ghost and the trick or treat bag. We've got the time, date, steps, as well as all that other stat information displayed at the bottom. So let's take a look at the Christmas ones that I was going to show you. So this is the Merry Christmas watch face, and if you are searching for Merry Christmas, make sure you get this one because this one's free. A lot of them you have to pay for, but I thought this one was pretty cool with the Christmas tree and the stockings coming down the side. It's going to show you your time and all the stats on the left, and then as you click on the Christmas tree, the lights, I believe they're either turning on and off or some of them are changing colors. I thought that was kind of cool and a great Christmas watch face. And my last holiday themed bonus watch face for you is going to be the Jack Skellington Halloween and Christmas watch face. So I'm a Disney fan, and if you're a Disney fan or a fan of the Nightmare Before Christmas, you're going to love this watch face. It's got Jack Skellington who's staring you down, and very cheerful but yet kind of frightening watch face, which just has a very cool look, showing the time and date and all your stats down at the bottom. I hope you've enjoyed these bonus holiday themed watch faces. So in addition to the watch faces, if you want to get more out of your Fitbit, such as playing games, productivity, and more, I've done a series of videos that show my top 10 free apps that you can download for your Fitbit, and I'll leave links down in the description below, as well as there'll be cards popping up here as well. I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to make every day awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video.